And hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Kaz Has. My name is Kazvon, and today we're going to be looking at a game called Dark Scavenger. It is just released on Steam today. It is $4.99, and it is a point-and-click RPG adventure game. It's got turn-based combat, and it's pretty neat, so let's get into it and I'll show you what I mean. So now this game doesn't have multiple save states, so I have to begin in the later part of my game. I am on chapter 2, and so pretty much what this is you'll see the map. You are a space traveler and you're brought onto a planet and you're given the task as the Dark Scavenger to save the planet from some mysterious evil. I think. The story is kind of obtuse, but it's pretty weird and pretty wacky, which is really a good point of this game. It's a very bizarre story. So you go room from room, a little bit like Binding of Isaac, but it's not real-time action. It's more of a point-and-click kind of thing going on. So I'm in this room right here, and when I enter a new area, hopefully I'll trigger something. No, I've already been here, so let's go down here. So whenever you enter a new area, there's a scripted event. So nothing in this game is randomly generated, it's all handwritten, and it's all pretty good. So here, cries of agony and bandit banter echo throughout the room. Also, it smells a little terrible. So the story so far is I am invading a bandit fortress on this planet, and I have just entered it, and that's what we're exploring right now. Alright, there's no actual combat event. Normally you run into people right away. But the other half is just kind of exploring around and trying to find items and resources so you can continue your adventure. So I'm going to examine the cages. Nothing in here. Nope, a bunch of guys popped out. Despite their situation, the Escella seem relatively calm, chatting and giggling with each other. See what they're talking about or walk away. I'm going to see what they're talking about. They become silent as you approach. Can I get in on the joke? Stranger, you are the joke. Well, not you specifically, but other people. Aside from us, that is. You look just a bit smarter than the most of the bandits that come this way. Care to test your wit against ours? Alright, I'm in. Splendid, we will give you a series of riddles. If you are able to solve all of them, maybe we'll give you something for your trouble. So yeah, every room kind of has something like this going on. It's all handwritten and all really... There's a lot of variety in the game. Even though it's not randomly generated, what is here is actually pretty good. We are shadows that do not expand in the light nor vanish in the darkness. Our darkness is linked. Though we may separate, we remain whole. Our shade is unified. Our single claws long and precise. Who am I? I'll try to answer. I have no idea. Hopefully it's multiple choice. Something about shadows. Das Clan. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But I got it right. Second one clears his throat. My style is narcissistic, though my creed is selfless. My identity is hidden, yet I am known to all. Only through death can my life be justified. Who am I imitating? I'll answer the riddle. A Das Clan member again? No. I thought it was going to all be the same answer. I may exist inside your body, yet I will not steer your actions unless you let me. I may exist inside your world, yet I will not show myself unless you reveal me. If mistreated, I will become a menace to both your body and your world. What could I be? Blood. Oh, what a shame. It doesn't look like you answered all the riddles correctly. Well, at least you can have your brawn to fall back on. So I can murder them. But, I think these are the guys I'm saving because they're all caged. And that was that event. All those guys are locked in cages and they're taunting me. I could help them, but they're being dorks. So let's examine the collapsed cages. Several unstable cages have collapsed upon themselves. You hear a faint cry for help within. I will investigate. Pushing through toppled cage piles, you come across a Das Clan member trapped within a smashed cell. Initially, she looks excited to see you, but her expression quickly diminishes as you draw near. Oh, it's just an outsider. Never mind. You were expecting someone else? Well, since you clearly don't recognize me, my name is Cavi. It's only a matter of time before my father raids this place and eradicates every living thing within. If that's the case, I should get going. Yes, you should. Then she curls up uncomfortably within her cage as I walk away. So it's basically stuff like that. Everything's very well written and very detailed. The world has a lot of stuff going on in it, and every item seems to have something going on. And there's a lot of rooms per chapter. There's a bandit locked in here. I'll knock on the bars. What you doing in there? You lost something valuable, so he was locked away. And there's a locket. That's a locket that I have. I'll give it to him. Found it on the ground. There's a large locked chest in a tower with a combination. So he gave me a chest combination. That's cool. Alright, anything else in here that I can do? Battle arena. Several dead bandits are scattered around the fighting ring's perimeter with broken necks and snapped spines. Despite that, several bandits continue to crowd around the ring, cheering loudly at some sort of spectacle within. Have a look-see. Navigating between noisy bandits, you observe the burly Dafoon villager in the center of the ring, combating two bandits at once. So they're fighting. And then I guess he wants to fight me. So now I can show off combat, which is what I was hoping to get into, but there's like I said, this game's not too good for video because there's a lot of reading. And I'm more than happy to read it to you, but... You, non-Vindel, you are undaunted by my demeanor? Come engage me in combat. Alright. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's see what my weapons can do. Alright, finally. Normally doesn't take that long to get into combat in this game. I don't know what that's all about. But this is a special enemy then, I guess. He seems to be a big tough baddie. How combat works in this is it is very, very turn-based. So I have weapons, and they have all sorts of stats for each thing. They're all consumable, so they're limited use. I have items, same deal. They all have their own effects and limited uses, and allies. These are people I summon that help me, but they all have varying effects, and they are also limited use. A lot of allies that I have stun chances. Same with my, let's see here. My adorable teddy bear is 100% stun chance and it does no damage. But you build everything that you get, and I will show you that after this room. But first, I'm going to use my Bell Basher, because it's got a stun. So you click on what item you want to use to load it up. And it'll say, use Bell Basher on which enemy, because that's the item I chose. And you just click them. And I missed. And then I lose that weapon. It doesn't matter if you hit or miss, you lose that item. So he swerves out of the way just in time. And he does 9 damage to me. See, I have 100 health total. He did 9 damage. At any time I can click this and heal myself, but it takes a very long time for it to refill. So let's just keep going. I'm going to try to stun him. I missed him. That's not good. He does 10 damage to me. Battle's not going too well. I use a dentist drill. I miss. I'm starting to think I can't win this. That's okay. Let's summon a muscular freak. Bronster begins to flex his muscles in front of you. Is he trying to impress you? That's the guy I summoned. There's no art for your allies, or your weapons, or your items, so you kind of got to remember you have those guys out. So I'll use my Bone Dart Uzi. Man, I cannot hit this guy. He missed me. I will use a battle booster. So next time I use a sword attack. Man, he did say his evasion was very, very good. He's kicking my butt, guys. Kicking my butt. So this is a long amber rifle with an open nozzle where acidic jizza sprays out of. Holy crap, guys. I don't know why I can't hit him. I've never been in a fight where I can't win, like, at all. This is weird. Leaf blower. Okay, honestly now. And when you run out of all these items, you can just use your fists. I don't want to waste any more. Oh. I guess I just have to use my hand. Alright, well I wasted a bunch of weapons and I can't get them back. But I can easily kick this guy's butt, apparently. Alright, man. So I get his mask. Alright, so now I've pretty much cleared out this room. I'm sure I've cleared out this room. And now when I go to the next room that's available, it brings me back to my ship. So it lists all the loot I got. I only got 1 loot. And for every piece of loot you have, you can go to one of your allies. So I'll select that loot. And these are the 3 guys who are my buddies on my ship. They're crafters. So Kamaho will give me a weapon. He will craft a weapon out of this item. Falson will craft a item out of that. And then Gazer will craft an ally out of that. So whatever I'm low on, I want to use this and craft. It'll also give you a hint in the flavor text what exactly it does. So this will make a wind weapon because the guy who had the mask was really fast. He blows on me and I stumble backwards then fall over, so he'll probably make something that has a wind attack. And Gazer pokes me in the eye with incredible accuracy and speed. So I assume it's just a fast attack. I'm gonna get a weapon out of this. So finger flingers sounds pretty good. And then it zips me back to the next room that I selected. And this is a room I already cleared out. Let's go on. So the bandits in this room are having a wild and crazy party. They appear too drunk to even notice me. So that's basically the game. I mean, you just explore the area. You have very interesting interactions with different people. Everything's scripted, but there's always multiple choices, so it's kind of like a choose your own adventure, interactive story kind of thing going on. And at the same time, it's kind of a gamble in combat with, I mean, there are strong, like, some enemies are weak to certain things, some enemies are strong against other things, and you kind of have to suss that out. There is an actual pretty good story going on. It's very silly, but it's very well written. I know this game was created based on a tabletop game, like a tabletop pen and paper RPG by the developers, and they turned it into a video game. It's very apparent because it's very well written and very detailed. I will eat this food and gain some life. But yeah, it's very cool. And I believe it's $4.99 on Steam, so if you like very detailed worlds and you don't mind reading all of it, it's really hard to say no. I mean, the only thing I would say is that it does not have multiple save states. It cannot run in very specific resolutions. Right now, this is running natively in a very small window, and the only way to make it bigger is to hit the maximize button, which just kind of stretches everything out. But that's because everything's hand-drawn, so I can kind of understand that. But hand-drawn art is a big positive from this, so I can't really knock it for that. It's just, it's hard to scale that up if you don't make it really huge to begin with. So, alright, and that's Dark Scavenger. It's available on Steam now. It's $4.99. It's actually probably on sale right now because it just came out. But if you're watching this later, it is base price $4.99. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. It helps me a lot. And if you want to check out this game, I will leave a link in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.